Hey guys, Crew Blonde Wave back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we are back with Supergirl, where previously we dealt with
Lex
Luthor from the future, who loves Nyxly.
Like, genuinely loves
Which I also don't know if he left, went to the future,
and she
found
died.
love. She died. He came back to the present
To kind of save her.
because Otis is also like, you were gone, boss, but you did a good job. No one noticed. You know, like,
yeah.
I don't know. Something's
It's
weird. We're also dealing with engagements. Esme being love totem.
Yeah, the tattoo on the back at the end of the episode. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the bigger points, I guess. I think we ended with Brainy going to contact the future about information.
That's true.
So
see if we see the Legion or not.
Yeah, either we're gonna go to the future, or maybe they're gonna come here, or neither of those things happen, and it's just like, all right, thanks, bud. Click. So, but we also had a poll, which our poll was about Lexly, which Eric apparently posted and did not give the ship name. So sad. How do you feel about the Lex/Nyxly relationship? Should have been Lexly, but sorry about that, guys. 38% feel that Lex is being honest, while 61% thinks that he has ulterior motives.
Wow.
So, a lot of people not trusting Lex for saying what's going on here. Joel says, feel like Lex is being honest, however, will not be shocked if an eventual double cross ends up happening.
Right?
I feel like I wouldn't be shocked. Honestly, I might be shocked more if this is all just, he's just being honest.
Like if he's genuine, yeah.
Yeah, it's all out on the table here.
Like, I still think it's because he wants the all totem. It makes more sense. All the power. Lex.
Sure. I mean, Lex always has like some kind of trick up his sleeve or something, right? As Echo Deck says here, haven't seen Supergirl since season 3, but Lex always has an ulterior motive. Dip says, I mean, it's Lex Luthor. I wouldn't trust him, but John Cryer's acting really convinced me that he is actually in love with Nyxly.
I love John Cryer.
Marcus DeBoss says, I think he's being honest. If he is lying, this is a pretty odd play, even for him. However, I do like how they pointed out that no one, even himself, ever thought he would be in a relationship at all, and that he assumed he'd be alone forever, given his character and what he has done in the past. And I guess Nyxly could be a perfect match for him, although there are better choices. But either way, do I really need to say anything? It's Lex. The man's a freaking enigma. Dobby Greg says it's a strange take on Lex, so it has to be true, instead of Lex not loving her being the twist. Like, he gave up the totem, the love totem, to make sure she was safe.
That's true.
Which is very out of Lex's character.
It really is.
But if he also knows that he needs all of them in order to be strong, right? Then he needs to manipulate her. Like, who does she have? She has nobody who trusts her, no one who cares about her. You get in on the ground floor with caring about her. You tell everyone around that that's what you're doing so that no one knows your true motives.
Right. Okay.
Until you have all the totems, you put them together, and now you are the All-Father or whatever.
Yes. I don't know why it makes me feel like it's Thanos.
Sonic Burst says, I don't like the relationship at all, but I think Lex is being honest, and it's still creepy.
It is. I love, and I completely agree with that. Just the fact that even if it is genuine, it's still creepy.
And I will end with Luis Rodriguez, who says, Lex is a tricky bastard, so who knows?
Right?
Could go either way. We don't know, but we may know after watching this episode. So let's get started.
Lex is building a Lexosuit army?
Apparently as a gift to help ingratiate himself with Nyxly and to help defeat you guys and get the totems.
And Otis told you this in an alley.
Listen, I know the timing's not ideal, but I got a call from my friend at Club Rialto, and she said that her VIP suite is available for your bachelorette party if you want it.
Nice.
Tonight.
Nice.
Tonight.
Oh, Alex, life is unpredictable.
We have no time, Melanie. No time.
I know, right?
Okay? There's like only a couple weeks left.
And then you're gonna get married tomorrow. Okay.
Probably.
The skies above turn black. We shall rule together, my love. Cruel deaths to any who attack.
Wait.
Seems CATCO reporter William Day has
Isn't that what you
leaked
read?
Lex's private journal.
Well, yeah.
How'd he get his hands on it?
So she faked his own report of these journals?
Why would she put his name on it?
Cutesy couple name? I know. Lexley.
I did it first!
Their dribble spouting
I'm sure it was
to
someone
their
else.
pin heads.
I got
It's
there.
like someone should have hidden his diary.
Lex is working with Nyxly.
Yes, but this makes them look like a joke. And in doing so, people may forget how dangerous they really are.
We're taking
Thank you,
Lex
William.
down.
And you, Andrea Rojas, stand for nothing.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Quit!
He cut deep.
Your intel has been
Quit!
most informative, Win.
It worked. We tracked the exosuits and knocked some ships to the waterfront.
Is this a trap as well?
Maybe. Oh, no, it's there. It's invisible.
That's impossible. The Hope Totem?
Well, they know the Hope Totem's alive.
Okay.
Oh, Brainy, yes! Get him, get him, get him!
So her.
Aha! Oh, back into the dream world. Good thing Dreamer's with him. Dreamer's like super powerful here. I love it.
Her just flying. Oh. And they're back.
Now they have the Dream Totem too.
Thinking, Dreamer.
It's gone.
But we have this.
Good job, Brainy. Now they have his Hope Totem, right?
That's insane.
Wasn't there a bath time yesterday?
It's a rose with a tattoo.
And a tattoo.
Does she know? Why she
don't
she
know.
got very
She's
like
just quiet.
like she
Distressed,
knows it's there but
bro.
got in trouble.
Yeah.
I've been called upon to merge with it.
Oh.
No.
If I do so, I will cease to exist.
No. Can't get through these last
So will
episodes
you.
without
We
Brainy.
will exist, but as part of something greater.
I am a part of something greater. Here, in this time, I have a family. I'm in love.
I'm running calculations on alternate outcomes as we speak, and they're just
I think he does a really good job
they're
acting.
not viable.
No, he does.
That like da like oh.
Now you may see the truth of who is worthy of your trust.
Don't be
For
Lex.
you have performed admirably.
I mean, imagine how many people I could have accidentally hurt if I didn't know how to handle my super strength.
Well, she needs
Sure.
to learn how to manage her powers, not bury them.
She will learn how to manage them in time.
Kara, she's my daughter and I am raising her. And apparently, we need to set some ground rules here. Because if I want parenting advice, I'll ask. And if I don't tell me how to raise my kid.
I am to return when our conflict with Lex and Nyxly concludes. I was gonna tell you, Nia, I swear.
Why you? Why can't somebody else go?
If I don't go, it will mean the end of all Cluans.
Please.
You have to exist in this time.
I hate the space-time continuum.
It's why I came back to find you at this time. I want to help you achieve everything you want and deserve. It is my only desire.
Ask her ask if he loves you.
Yeah.
Or like, what haven't you told me? Or something.
I mean, he could have learned how to
Talk around
bypass
it.
that.
You talk around it, right?
Yeah. Because, like, he's dealt with it before in the future.
Sure.
Andrea, hi. I'm a little busy right now.
Do you think I'm a callous, narcissistic monster?
Yes.
Anything?
Negative. I'm about to search the port side of the...
Wait, John. John, I can't.
The trap.
I always get what I want.
See, she should have her cape on. It blocks those shots.
Just some 21st century nanobots to soften her up.
Nanobots. Oh, lasers. Broke out of the suit. Whoa, I like that. Come on, Jean, where are you? She has cracked the ship.
Something's not right.
Who's that? Just another one?
Why, hello, Martian.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Wait, where'd you go?
Face through the floor.
Yeah, that was just
Okay.
a robot.
Can we talk about this?
Cool. Oh, truth! Justice!
I don't think that's one of them, is it?
Oxygen level failing. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh, he's giving her the suit.
Wait, is he?
5, 4.
Supergirl, now!
2, 1.
All right, no more ship. Ship go.
Just like Esme's powers.
Lena just filled us in.
And more importantly, please give a big round of applause to the new school baking champion. Our sitter just called out sick with a stomach flu, so you'll only have Alex.
Don't be ridiculous. I'll take care of Esme. She and I have a baker's bond, right?
William, we wanted you at the party, and I don't want that for her. You're right. Esme deserves to be proud of every part of her identity. So do you. Especially the mom part. Because you're a seriously good one.
Aww.
I love you, Nyxly. And that is not something that comes naturally to me.
No, to me.
Double wedding.
Huh, yeah.
The Destiny Totem.
The love totem.
Oh.
Did you know that was going to happen?
Esme. With William defending her.
Oh, crap.
And all the heroes are missing.
Woo, look at Nia's dress. I like that a lot.
All their outfits are crazy.
Look at those guys.
Brainy.
Because what's the point in saving the world if you don't get to enjoy it sometimes? Especially on a day as momentous as this.
I do like her outfit.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I know I told Alex to take the night off, but I can't.
I don't know if that came out right.
Tonight's not the night to be Debbie Downer. We're here to celebrate Alex and Kelly.
You're right. I do not intend to be this Debbie with a sad surname. Let me show you how they dance in the future.
How do they dance in the future?
Like the robot? I like that.
No, I don't want this. It's gonna be so cute and then so terrible.
Bake-off would call handshake worthy. Let's see if you can find the best hiding spot you can in John's office, okay?
Challenge accepted.
Okay, hurry.
I like William.
Call for
Wait,
help.
can she hide when there's a freaking crystal ball?
I mean, she was around the Totemite or whatever it was that's camouflaging and.
Ooh, that's
whatnot.
good. They entered that in.
Sounds like your time is up.
Oh, that pun was so good.
Oh, it's not over. Damn. Now I'm even more worried.
It has been ages. Supergirl and her chums call their lair. Seems remarkably...
Oh, no. No.
I just remembered one last thing I had to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that he would let him survive that.
That was for leaking my journal.
Damn it, Andrea.
To Andrea Rojas. Subject. Here's your new story. Center recording.
Oh.
Wait, he was able to send that?
He said send recording. It was a voice.
That was for leaking my journal.
Oh, now she sees and knows that she caused this.
We'll search the other rooms. William! He's dead.
Take him to Barry.
I don't know if Barry can save it.
Esme's gone.
Dang, man. All right. Well.
This is all Andrea's fault. like.
She went for the story. You know, kind of like what William said too about like making it where like, well, now Lex seems less dangerous.
She didn't even put her own name on it though. Like she forged it in his name.
This is for leaking my journal. He killed because he was angry about that. Like, he'd already had everything he wanted. He had Esme. He had virused the computers and stuff. You know, like he didn't have to kill him. The killing was because of the journal.
But was it also to tie up a loose end?
No.
Because
they know now the Esme thing. Like the notification, he was delaying it, you know? That notification went through. Like they know now. He's already did his hit. He got what he wanted. Killing him, he's not powered. He didn't know anything more than anything else. You know?
Makes me so angry. But I mean, we've been saying this for several episodes now. Like, what a bitch Andrea has become. You know, like that's why Kara even quit. And
I loved the beginning when he was like
William's lecture,
telling her off and stuff.
I put vocal lashing.
That and the way he was with Esme, I'm like, man, I really like William.
Yep.
And they fucking did it to me.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I was kind of foreseeing it happening. Like, William's gonna die.
It's not too often that they kill off characters, I feel like.
Especially in Supergirl. When's the last time we've had anyone die? Like, Sam Witwer's father.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that the last death, though?
No.
Who else has actually died?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
And looking through my notes.
Well, while you think about that, look through your notes and see, when has Supergirl's cape been able to deflect kryptonite bullets? Or
It deflects everything.
Kryptonite blasts
Everything.
from
It
Lex?
defends everything. It's always stopped bullets, and it's just a piece of fabric and stuff. But it's like a, I don't know, kryptonite fabric. I don't know.
Well, then what's the point of her super suit?
It stops kryptonite too.
Well, I thought we had to have it to protect her from kryptonite.
Yeah. Well, it protected her from kryptonite, and it also lets her breathe in space.
I thought she could already do that.
No, she can't breathe in space. Neither can Clark.
Okay. Nia's mom, she died.
Like twice.
But I think technically that was even before Sam Witwer's father. Lex died.
Yeah, and he came back by frickin' the anti-monitor?
John
right?
Jones is
the dad.
father.
What
Yeah.
about Kara? Kara's dad.
Yeah.
He died, right?
Yeah, that was like season 1 though.
Didn't he?
Yes.
That was not season 1. He didn't show up until season 2, 3.
I don't know, before I started taking notes.
Did Cyborg Superman die? What happened to Hank Henshaw?
I thought he sacrificed himself in that warehouse-y thing. And
The dad blew up both of them inside a building.
maybe.
I think.
Sounds right, something like that. I know it was like a sacrificial type situation. I remember being sad.
But yeah, so I know he did. I forget when that was though. That might have been season 2 or 3. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 4, I don't think, but it's been a while. A lot of it kind of merges and I forget. But this one here, like, I love what they did with William. Like, it was good. Brainy, that actor, his one moment that like was a breakdown with himself, like when he fell backwards.
So will you. We will exist. Maybe not as ourselves, but as part of something greater.
I am a part of something greater.
Like, I love that.
Here, and this time,
Like his voice cracking, the emotion in his voice. Like I think it was done really well when he's talking to himself and that stuff. I really liked it.
Like that has to be very complex for the actor to do because it's not like he's actually talking to someone that's able to respond, you know? That's probably someone in like a green suit or...
No, I mean, yes and no. I mean,
or just
shots like this one right here over the shoulders, you have someone else there, and they can say the line still.
Right.
But no, it's definitely a different thing of having to like play both sides. And
yeah, exactly.
Grow out a ponytail.
It's very complex for the actor because they're not doing this to another actor necessarily. So.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they are. Like this one here, this one here is all over the shoulder. Mm-hmm. So I imagine what you do is you film it, you shoot over the shoulder, you do this scene, you let him play off of the other one. Mm-hmm. So like you still get that play off of to be able to go with, but it's just some shots are a little different. But I don't think you don't have it. I think you still put in someone who can act for here, and let him do it. You know, but. The idea of merging with the big brain, like I imagine that's what they're gonna do. Like, sounds like it's gonna be important because his whole race could die off if he doesn't do it.
Right. And then we also had our Legion this episode.
There's fucking noises and wiggles.
Not even, like, they couldn't even grace us with their voice or anything.
Man. Well, almost all the totems are found except for Destiny. They have 5 at the Force of Solitude. Mm-hmm. 6 is Esme. The 7th one is the Destiny one, which I don't know where it is. So I imagine it's going to be a bring the totems here, or, I don't know, you kill Esme. If you kill Esme, does the totem die and then it goes into something else, then you just find the totem again?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Because even if they are destroyed, they reconstitute themselves.
I wonder what's going to happen with Andrea. Like, how are we going to wrap that up? Having killed off William and her getting a recording of Lex and exactly what happened. And that's pretty damning evidence against Lex. Like, he's basically sacrificed himself to get that. You know? I don't know. I just don't know what they're going to do with her. Or is it...
I was really hoping and rooting for, like, William will step up into her spot or something, and she'd step down and leave the company, or...
Maybe.
I don't know, something along those lines, but, like, primarily William doing something better. But, I mean, now we've concluded William's story, so I don't know what we're going to do with Andrea.
I thought the time's up, ding, and then it went to black. I'm like, okay, it's over. Which means... William's not gonna die. We're good. And then it came back, and I'm like, oh no. One more scene.
Yeah. And I was really hoping that the Tatamite alien powers from school were going to come into play.
Sure. I don't know if it would help with the crystal ball. I don't know how well that works, but like it shows you where it is and what it looks like. So I don't know if like she went invisible.
Well, I was hoping that they would still be looking around and everyone would have returned by that point. Like,
sure. The only reason they came back though, because Lex did the thing. He didn't do that until she said, "I have Esme."
But William had his phone, so maybe he could have had an extra second somewhere to go send a message.
I mean, his extra second. Instead of him doing the recording thing, if he'd have done a call to like Alex, and then just set it over there, and if they could have heard the conversation, it's like, oh yeah, well, Lex, I'm not gonna tell you where Esme is, you know. But he didn't do that. He did a recording instead, which went to nobody until he was ready to send it.
You know what I wish that he would have done? Called Kara and said, "I still love you, and this is my final goodbye," or something like that.
Why?
And then you have Supergirl show up, and then he knows, and then he can die. But still, like he would know before he dies.
I don't know if he loved her though.
I know.
That seems tacky and out of nowhere.
No, they've dated before.
Yeah, but they broke up like platonically, didn't they?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I don't know. We had Crisis and things changed, and I wasn't really sure what was going on anymore, so. I don't know. I liked the episode. It was good. I think everything since we got out of the Phantom Zone has been pretty good. Like it's been growing and doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Q&As or
Yep.
I don't know I just feel like I'm at a loss right now of like what has happened and all this stuff. You still think Lex is telling the truth? Or do you think there's some lies and shenanigans afoot still?
I mean, he was in the future. He probably knows how to bypass the powers of the truth totem. And probably, like, knowing about the truth totem could have foreseen the fact that she would have, truth totemed him.
I think he spoke around a lot of things.
He sure did.
Like, the idea of, like, did you mean what you wrote in your journal? Like, I meant every word. And I was like, well, what, is there a trick to that? Like, what if you take the first letter of every word to make a secret code?
I guess he did kind of tell us maybe about the code, the didactic rhythmic pattern that I used. Something like that.
Like, what if what he said in because poems, like, sometimes there's secret things in poems and different things, but I don't know. I just wonder if, like, I meant every word of it. And it's like, well, I did mean every word of it, but it really has this secret meaning that you don't know about.
Right.
Or, I don't know. I feel like Nyxly should have asked one extra question instead of what she did, and his answers that he had around it just something doesn't sit
They
right.
were very Lex answers.
Sure. Like, what do you want? I want to rule beside you, which I believe he wants to rule beside her because they will be very powerful beings. However, he will be king, she will be queen, and she's the one who dies, and he's still alive.
Will you ever betray me? And then he's like, I will do anything for you.
Sure. It's in my best interest not to, was like his answer too, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Which is like, it doesn't necessarily say no.
Yeah.
It's in my best interest not to right now, but what happens in the future when it is in my best interest.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just feel like there's wiggle room within his answers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. Guys, we're going to move over to our Q&A segment over on Twitter. You can follow us there at Blind Wave Crew. We do live show Q&As for pretty much all of our live shows, and you can get little updates of when we are looking for Q&As there as well, so make sure you follow. This is hashtag Supergirl Q&A, which we're only going to be having like one more week of, because next week's going to be the finale of stuff.
Oh, this is the penultimate episode?
Yes and no.
Yes and...
Oh, because next week we're supposed to have, I think, 2 episodes.
That's right.
It's supposed to be a 2-hour special thing. Yeah. Well, I knew it was supposed to be like a 2-hour finale.
Okay.
But Arrow had also done a 2-hour finale.
Right, and it was like behind the scenes
type but half
thing.
of it was like the cast and crew.
Yeah.
And then the other half was the episode. But from what I understand, they're going to have both episodes come out next week, and then the following week is Flash, which makes me wonder if anything that happens next week is going to push into Flash, because the first few episodes of Flash are supposed to be crossover stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, what if they did a double? Like, are you going to be able to do a wedding in the next 2 episodes on the last week?
There's no way, especially with William just dying.
Like, what if they do a wedding and that's why you have a crossover, because you're inviting people to your wedding or something, Or
okay, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're planning. I don't know what everything's leading up to.
Yeah,
For all I know, they're going to have the Supergirl thing, and then the beginning of the Flash is actually the beginning of the Flash to wrap up all of Supergirl stuff. Like, right now, I don't feel like Kara's quitting or leaving or
dying,
anything,
Yeah.
Like the last season of Arrow, it felt like we were coming to an end.
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
something was happening.
It was so like sad the whole season, like because you knew it was coming to an end, and he was warning people, and like.
No, I didn't watch Black Lightning to see how that ended, but
I haven't watched.
I don't know if that felt like it was coming to an end. But so far, this one, like, I don't necessarily feel like, oh man, only one more time, and then Supergirl's done forever. Like, I don't know what the reason is. Like, I feel like you gotta have a reason or something, right? You gotta send it off somehow. But how? Why? Like, why isn't Supergirl doing more hero work? Or is it gonna be like, well, she's out there, we're just not gonna be following her?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, let's get into our Q&As. If you guys want to submit anything, use hashtag Supergirl Q&A. You got one more week, but Flash is coming back. Legends is going on. We have Q&As for all those kind of things too. But let's see. Davon says, with most of the Totem gauntlets or tests being revealed, which gauntlet do you think you'd have a chance at passing?
Well, let's look.
Love.
You are such a cheese.
Huh? What? Because she heard my voice when I saw Lena.
Yeah.
I would have found that love totem immediately. She's not even a redhead.
That's lust totem, not love totem. Two different things.
No, it was love.
Okay, so we've had the truth.
Truth, courage, dream, hope, humanity, love, and destiny.
Yes, I'm trying, but we haven't seen the destiny one.
No.
What was the dream one?
You go into the dream world and you find a totem. I don't know. So let's not do that one.
All right.
You have weird dreams anyway. I ain't going there.
Yeah, I would
Next
not
one.
suggest it.
Round 2.
How
about courage? No? Okay. How about humanity? Get any humanity in you? No?
Yes, lots.
Hope or truth?
Yeah, I don't think I could pass any of these.
All right, well.
There we go.
She doesn't even have love. Silent Angel says, "Hey guys, don't know if you guys know this, but episodes 19 and 20 will air back to back next week." Yep. My question is, do you think that someone else can die in the last 2 episodes? If so, who do you think it would be? Maybe it's Supergirl, that's why she's not in any more episodes.
Boom. Problem solved. Better not be Esme, or else everyone will just burn CW.
Bet you it's gonna be Brainy.
Kinda, in a way, because he's going to go to the big brain.
I really feel like they kind of painted that in a corner of like, it's my race or me. And actually, I don't even know if he would survive if the big brain gets destroyed. You know?
True.
Also, why does he gotta go back? Like, it's in the 31st century. He's in like the 20th century, 21st century, whatever, right?
Can't he just live his days until...
Or just wait like 50 years and then go to the future. It's time.
This is true. I know he said that it was inevitable that he'd have to return anyway.
Sure.
So, but like you're saying...
It's one of my things with time travel where it's like, you got a time shift, just go to this point, do this now. It doesn't matter how, you don't have to like, oh shit, we only got 5 minutes, we gotta hurry, leave. Hurry, do it. It's like, you got a time machine, you can go back at 4:59. You know, like, you're good. But they never do that. No. They always have like, here's what's happening in the present, it's very tense, we don't have enough time, oh no, they get back just in time. It's like, well, they could have just gotten back right after they left. But, so yeah, I don't know. You think anyone else would die? Esme?
Better not be Esme, like I said. They'll just cancel
Kelly?
CW. Ooh. Kelly or Alex? Those are possibilities.
John? Hope they don't kill off John. I want Martian Manhunter to be... I want them to do like a Justice League thing and keep Martian Manhunter around.
Have him and Diggle start
Maybe.
like
if...
big Justice League?
If Kara died, and that's why there's no more Supergirl, there's Superman to kind of be the Kryptonian on the group, you know? Mm-hmm. But you don't have another Martian Manhunter, unless you're counting, like, Magan. But she still isn't Martian Manhunter, she's just a white Martian.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Ross Max says, didn't expect William to die at all. Hopefully the Super Friends get Esme back alive. My question, what did you think of William, and are you sad he is dead?
So if they would have killed him off last episode, I feel like I wouldn't have cared as much. But this episode, there was so much bonding between him and Esme, and like the relationship that he was showing with like the rest of the team, and like how much friendship and bonding has developed there. Like that... It seems like they featured that a lot more this episode versus, any time previously.
Yeah.
So I really liked seeing that.
I think before he was coming to the tower, I wouldn't have cared. But after having him in the tower and having more FaceTime with these heroes and stuff like that, he's become a little bit more attached to things. Whereas before, I'm like, I don't really get what we're doing with William. And then we kind of gave him a reason for what he was doing. And the Esme thing on top of it, yeah. I was saddened. I'm glad Esme wasn't there because I wanted her to be there and see him. Like, he had to go back to work, so she didn't see him dead, you know? Dr. Winchester says it might be just a coincidence, but when Nyxly used the truth totem on Lex and it formed around him, it made me think of Wonder Woman's lasso of truth.
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe there's actually a connection. They're both DC Universe.
Sure.
Maybe there could be a connection between the truth totem and the lasso of truth. Kind of.
Maybe the lasso of truth is the truth
Sure.
totem, like what it turns into.
Like you're trapped amongst your truth, right? Like the truth would set you free.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says, I wonder if William's death is going to be permanent going into the finale. Are there any cameos you hope that we will see? And do you think we will see Kara and Lena officially together? So let's start off with...
No, and no.
So you don't think William's death is going to be permanent?
Oh, I thought it was, are we going to see him again? No.
No. So what you think William's death is permanent?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. What cameos do you think we'll see?
None.
No cameos. And do you think...
Maybe in the crossover, but I think that they've already
Kara
killed every chance that we've had for a good cameo.
With like the future and stuff, and I guess probably. And then Carolina, you don't think will be together, right?
No.
Cameo wise, Superman could be cool. Maybe.
I guess that could be a well-placed cameo, especially for like the wedding, because Clark is also Alex's cousin, kinda.
Yeah, sure.
Like kinda in that family.
Yeah.
Like
otherwise, I don't have anyone right offhand. I mean, Diggle's been everywhere. Bring Diggle back in. I don't know. Detective Axel Foley says, I had a feeling something bad was going to happen towards the end of this series. After what happened to William and Brainy leaving, do you think Kara will permanently move to Argo? I don't think so. I don't think that's the reason she leaves.
Yeah, I cannot see these two being her triggers.
Because you also have Alex, Esme, Kelly, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can see those being her triggers. Like if Kelly and Alex and Esme are safer on Argo, I could see Kara also going to Argo. But, I mean...
Ergo, no more Supergirl. No, I don't think that's where she's going to end up. Oh, okay. Dip says, I think you guys missed Mixie saying in episode 11, Imps blew up the Allstone, scattering the pieces throughout the known universe, which I remember all that.
Yeah.
Where they became the totems. Apparently then after that, she said, pretty much every planet has a set.
Oh, a whole set. So there's tons of Allstones everywhere then?
If that's the case, I would just go to like another planet without a bunch of superheroes.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I kind of like accepting the fact that most of them ended up scattered on Earth. Instead of like there's billions of Allstones everywhere. I didn't realize that she said set. No. These are all totems for the same Allstone. I guess it would not be billions of Allstones. It would just be like, these are the keys to this one stone.
If you had this and blew it up to pieces, and then they shattered amongst the universe, and then you just gotta find these 7, but the rest of them don't matter, seems weird, you know? Yeah. So I don't know.
That was also the episode where we found out that Lena's mom was a witch, so we didn't care as much about that as we did with Lena being a witch. Morgana for the win!
Morgana would be pretty cool. These are some pictures that were, I guess...
Morgane Le Fay!
That the actor that plays William posted.
Aww. That's adorable.
And then there's that one there, too. But it's him saying, like, goodbye, thank you for the journey. I know I wasn't for everyone, but still one I'll never forget. Apparently he got a lot of hate because of being a love interest for Lena, or for Kara. And everyone wants Kara to get with Lena. So, stop it! Don't hate on actors because of the role they're playing. I don't understand it.
Well, I mean...
Like, you can hate... Like, I understand if you want to hate on a character.
Yes.
But I don't think there's a reason to give hate to the actor that's playing it. Unless the actor is maybe playing bad, but then that's a different reason to dislike someone rather than hating a character.
Still don't send death threats. Like,
yeah, I don't know if there were death threats or not.
Poor
but
kid.
But that one, yeah, there's definitely been that kind of stuff. So
but I have
there
to
needs
agree.
to be that separation of like, this is actor, this is character.
I never liked their relationship.
Sure.
But I did not dislike the actor, you know? I thought he was a very beautiful man with a lovely voice. So I was okay with him being on screen. But Especially that bond between him and Esme. Like, that was beautiful. But yeah, I feel bad. I didn't realize he was getting hate.
Yeah. I know, like I said, Joffrey had happened to them, happened to Rose from Star Wars.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. People hated on
Why?
Damn. What's her name?
She's also the voice in Rhea, right?
Yeah.
Dang. I know, I should know her name. She was also in something else.
Yeah, she's been voice acting and stuff in various things. But yeah, no, I mean, there's just been different shows and movies and stuff where people just hate on a character and they'll blame them for stuff too or something, and then they'll target the actor for it, which usually is like sometimes the actor gets say and stuff, but lots of times it's like the writers are doing it, and their say is just like, well, I think the character would do this like this, you know? But they don't get to change the story.
With Joffrey, it
usually.
was almost a compliment to like get that much hate until it continued on.
Yeah, like oh
and
man.
then I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for this actor. Like, that's like one of the worst ones that
Sure.
that I know about.
In that scenario,
horrible.
people should be messaging that actor and being like, you're awesome.
You did a great job.
Like,
I hate you so much.
I hate Joffrey so much. And he's how old? Like, that kid did a good job.
Yeah, I know,
It's exactly
right?
how I felt in Stargirl. So, you shouldn't hate on the actors. Especially kids. Why kids? Why do it? People have feelings. Just because you got
so young.
Just because you have, like, that space between you, that's called the internet, doesn't mean that the other side, people don't care.
Like, if you read the books, you hate Joffrey in the books, and this actor did a fantastic job portraying how much you hate that person.
Sure. He did a good job with that compared to, like, some other characters to the books, you know?
Mhm.
But, all right. All right. Naveen says, with next week being the last episodes of Supergirl, I have 2 questions. 1, who are you going to miss the most from the show?
Brainy, without a doubt.
Brainy?
Oh my gosh, yes. I've loved every Brainy-centric episode. Like, I don't know how many times I need to say that, but...
Brainy has been really fun. I really like him as an actor. I've also really enjoyed, like, Alex as a character and stuff, too.
Yeah. She took a little bit from me before I could, like, fall in love with that character.
Sure.
Brainy was... can't say immediate, because he took over Wynn's spot. And
sure, and you loved Wynn, so you're like, screw this Brainy!
I hated Brainy, but yeah.
And he talks weird, and he's green.
He wasn't green at that point.
You hated everything about him. I might go with Katie McGraw.
Yeah, Lena.
Who was supposed to be in like 2 or 3 episodes, and then she's been here ever since she showed up in like season 2 or 3.
What if she joins the Legends and as Morgane Le Fay?
So far, I don't see
witch.
it. I don't see it yet, but maybe.
She has the powers.
Naveen's second question is, who would you like to show up in next week's finale? Mine is Superman, Jimmy, Wynn, and Mon-El. I feel like if Jimmy was going to show up, it should have been when Kelly was struggling instead of Diggle.
Yep.
If Mon-El was going to show up, I think it should have been during contacting the Legion in the future right now.
This episode.
If Wynn was going to show up, probably the same thing because he's in the future with the Legion, right?
True.
Superman's the only one out of those ones I think that would make sense maybe of showing up because he hasn't had a contact and not gone through with it.
Like I said, they already killed every good opportunity for them to make a cameo.
My last hope is Sam Witwer. I don't know how you bring Agent Liberty back into things.
I don't know how you do that.
Maybe it's a totem, right? The courage totem, the truth totem, the destiny totem. Who knows? Some totem.
Okay.
All stone totem, all of them together. Power of all of them makes Sam Witwer show up. Okay?
Okay.
Something like that.
All the sense. Right here.
That's what we got. So, give me my boy. All right. Bubbles says, do you think if all the totems together, if you got all the totems together, could it reshape reality? And if it could, would you rather bring back William or keep Brainy in the present? Would you rather have William or Brainy?
That's horrible. Don't put me in that situation. I don't want to decide.
I'll go with Brainy. Like
I'm so bad. I feel so sorry.
I enjoyed William, especially after he came to the tower.
Yes.
But I've enjoyed Brainy far longer.
Now I can justify it because Brainy...
No, I heard you say you hate William. I heard you. I hate that man.
I did not.
I only liked him because of a kid. That's what you said earlier. I heard you. They baked. I like bacon. Haha, Logan says, well, Aaron was right about the ship being called Lexley. You could actually read one of the poems last episode. How did you guys feel about the character William? And did you want him to find out Kara was Supergirl? I did read an entire poem last time. It may have been cut because I had to go way up to the screen and try to read it.
Yeah.
It might have been hard to hear. But we did spend some time doing that.
And I think it was the same one that they read in that episode.
Mm-hmm. About oceans burning and stuff.
Yeah. The news article, whatever.
How do you guys feel about the character William, and did you want him to find out Kara was Supergirl? So we kind of talked about William for the most part, but did you want him to know the Kara?
I really wanted him to, like, send his final, like, goodbye to Kara or something, and then Supergirl shows up, and even if he still dies, that's fine. He's like, Kara, you're Supergirl. Good ending.
Kara, you're Supergirl.
Yes.
That's his last words, or...
Yes.
You lied to me!
This makes sense! Yeah.
Like, his last words were calling me a liar. Not if you count the gurgling sounds. Logan says, I am convinced that if Kara would have gone through the truth gauntlet, we would have gotten Kara and Lena as a couple. If the truth gauntlet can help reveal Nyxly wanting to be with Lex, it can sure as hell make Supercorp happen. What do you think?
Supercorp.
I don't know if that's where we're going.
I mean, Lena has been very off in these past few episodes. But like you said, I don't know if that's the direction that we are going. She has been off, but not because of Kara. I don't think.
All the other stuff, magic, her mom.
Yeah.
Like lots of things.
She's got a lot going on right
He's
now.
posting this, people being like, what was this? And it's her looking back at Kelly and Alex. And my heart literally dropped when I saw this. This was no doubt I want what they have look.
It was. I can definitely see that.
But I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do in the last 2 episodes. I don't know if they're gonna give some people what they want. I don't know if Kara's gonna end up in a relationship. I'm not sure.
And at least if those two end up in a relationship, I'm kind of okay with it because, like, at least they're on the same base. Like, they already know the secret that they both work for superheroes, you know?
Sure.
Like, and they know their identities. So, that's nice. But I still don't see them doing a relationship.
Here's another one from Jose saying, Kara looking at her future girlfriend on the dance floor.
Yeah, Aaron was very distracted by that. I think the look that Kara's giving is very similar to the look that you were giving at first.
Huh?
Yep.
What were we talking about? Yeah. Let me see if there's any more Q&As here. Sorry. Scrolling. I heard Caramel says, Aaron and Melanie, if one of you were holding the truth totem, what would you ask the other one? Is there anything that we would talk about? What color is your hair? No, I don't know.
You can tell what color it is.
I
don't have anything for you, so I'm not creative.
Did you really like your birthday gift? I might ask you that, because I do terrible, terrible jobs at birthday gifts.
But I liked it. And I specifically asked for it. So I think I was happy with it, especially since I specifically asked for it.
I feel like I've gotten you stuff that you've asked for before, but then you're like, thanks. I always feel like I do terrible jobs at birthday gifts. For not just Melanie, but for anybody. I don't feel like I usually do a good job. She still claims that I got her my fitness coach when she was pregnant, which is impossible.
How's it impossible?
Because
you gave it to me when I was pregnant. You're like, hey, I forgot about this. I got this for you while I was working in Illinois. Here you go. I'm like, thanks, babe.
For your birthday?
I don't think it was for my birthday.
Because it would not have been for Coulson. And at the worst,
it
would have been after Leon was born.
No, it was not after Leon. It was during the pregnancy of Leon.
I just did it because I thought that you liked fitness, and I thought it was neat. You were already hot.
Then, yeah.
Did you say then or thin?
Then.
He was like, thin, yeah. I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I have any other questions. Do you love me? I would ask direct questions, though. I ain't doing nothing where she gets to, no, you put needles wet. But that's the thing, though. Like, you gotta ask, she asked too much to let him walk around. It needs to be direct. Shush! Thank you. Nyxly asked too broad of questions, I felt like. You gotta ask more direct, right?
Yeah.
It's like, did you like your birthday present? You can be like, yes or no. But like, you don't get like, well, it was good-ish. I don't know.
It was what I asked for.
Alrighty. I think that's it for Q&As. I think we're good. We've covered most things now. Lots of things going on. I don't know what's gonna happen necessarily. We have 2 episodes left, but only 1 week left. So, lots to wrap up between 2 episodes. This is a pretty. I felt like this was kind of long. Like I kept going, like, oh man, it's gotta be ending. It's gotta be ending, and it kept going. Like, oh, it's gotta be ending. It's gotta be ending. It kept going. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad it didn't stop yet. You know, like it
I
wasn't.
don't know. I was hoping it would have stopped before William died, but it's
Sure. All right, guys. Well, before we wrap up this week's episode, we need a poll. All right, guys. So for the poll for this week, we want to know: do you think that Brainy will actually end up back into the future, as he talked about in this episode here, or do you think he will find some sort of loophole and maybe not have to go right away? Because even if he could stay, like we kind of talked about earlier, if he could stay and maybe like go time traveling to the future later, it might not change anything, and then you can spend another, I don't know, 30 years with Nia or something, you know? Yeah. Like, that's still considerable and more than now, right? So, I don't know. Maybe is there some wiggle room for that? Or is it more of a, you're going to have to pick between your race surviving or being here with your friends and Nia? So, what do you think? Is there any wiggle room in Brainy having to go to the future?
I think for the show's writing's sake, no, there's no wiggle room. He's got to go.
I'm going to say yes. Maybe the wiggle room could be just that. Time travel, future, Legends of Tomorrow. Brainy would be perfect there.
I like that.
Let's see what happens next week. Go to Patreon, vote. We'll see you guys next time. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all the content that we have here on Blind Wave every single day. We also have twitch.tv/blindwave where we stream games, podcasts, all kinds of stuff live like every day except for Sunday. And our poll over at patreon.com/blindwave, including our full-length reactions and more. So check that out. Everything in the description below.